Excuse me. Here you go, ma'am. I thought you could use something to drink. Oh, no, sorry, it's oolong tea. Would you prefer something else? I could make you some coffee. Okay. And, was it okay that I use the tea bags in the break room? I'm not sure if I'm allowed to. Okay, I see. That's a relief. Oh, no, it's just that my last boss gave me a really hard time about making tea. Yes, he always told me to replace the tea bags with my own money. Oh, yes, he was the best. Safe to say he's the reason I'm here. Anyhow, I'm sorry to distract, ma'am. Excuse me. Would you like me to start on the spreadsheet they asked you to make? Okay. By when do you need it done? No problem. Just let me know if you need any more help. Or a break. I'm good for both. I see. Well, the offer still stands. I'm sorry, ma'am. May I bother you again? How did you want me to table the data? Would you like a certain header size? And would you want me to filter through the duplicate rows? There seems to be a few. Okay. And do you need a specific file name? Alright. Thank you very much. Excuse me, ma'am? You asked me to print a few more copies? No problem. And, I'm not sure if it was in my place to check, but there were some missing entries that kept popping up under the same name. I wasn't too familiar with the name, but I thought I should let you know. Right. Okay. Of course. It's my job. Yes, right. I could show you. So there were a few here, and here, and right here. That's the one. Mm-hmm. It's pretty consistent, though it may just be an honest mistake. Usually it's someone who's not too familiar with company code. I've dealt with these issues before. Would you like me to take care of it then? Sure thing. Ma'am? Would you like to take a break? It's getting fairly late. With all due respect, ma'am, I don't go home until you do. And with all due respect, I think your eyes are about to fall off. Okay. I believe the convenience stores are still open. Would you like me to buy you something, ma'am? I insist. Are you sure? Okay. Yes, I have the pocket money. That's quite funny. I do find it quite funny. Though, unfortunately, you often make your jokes at my expense. Not that I mind. Okay. I'll be back in a bit then. In the meantime, please rest your eyes. I now have no pocket money, thanks to you. Yes, 2 drinks and 2 rice balls. It weighs heavy on both my conscience and my wallet. You should be ashamed of yourself, ma'am. I'm only joking. You didn't rest your eyes, did you? I figured as much. Now you should be really ashamed of yourself. Ma'am, if you feel like I'm overstepping with any of my jokes, please let me know. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. If I may, I have a question, if you don't mind me asking. Could I ask why you work so hard? Well, to me, you do. I see. That question had always been clawing at me. It's nice to finally hear your answer. Well, truth be told, ma'am, it's been a real pleasure working with you. Working for you, I should say. My previous boss wasn't exactly helpful, for the lack of a better word. So I was always curious as to why you worked so hard. Not that there's anything wrong with it, of course. Well, now that you ask me, I realize it's a fairly loaded question. I feel that my answer is going to be quite long. Would that be okay, ma'am? Okay. Well, when I was younger, I used to move around a lot. My parents were ambitious and slightly impatient. They tried their hands at a lot of different things, a lot of different businesses. They actually had me help out with a lot of the accounting stuff. I remember coming home from school and being handed this box of receipts and and being told to make a spreadsheet of all the expenses. It was really tedious at first, but I really grew to like it. It's probably why I'm working in this field, truth be told. Anyway, they stopped after the 10th or so business fell through. They realized, thankfully, that it wasn't their thing. So, naturally, I grew up in a lot of different places, met a lot of people, worked a lot of part-time jobs. I didn't mind it, honestly. But I felt that I was missing something. I wanted stability. I grew tired of seeing new faces every year, having to explain who I was and how I got here every year. It was lovely to an extent, but I realized I wanted stability. And I knew that I wanted that for my family too. Both my old one and new one. Well, whenever the new one starts, ma'am. I don't want people to keep moving around anymore. I want everything to be a little bit more consistent. I believe that's why I work so hard. I hope my answer didn't bore you too much. Well, thank you for listening. And for sharing your story. It's very beautiful outside. Would you care to join me? Outside on the terrace? That would be lovely. Actually, are you okay with leaving your desk? I realize it must be so terribly hard for you to leave your work. Yes, I have my jokes too. Okay. Shall we? Would you like my coat, ma'am? It'll get quite cold. I insist. Of course. Oh, it's okay. I don't get cold very much. Thank you for your concern. After you. Are you cold? Oh, no, I'm okay. Seems like everyone else left. Like I said, I don't go home until you do. Perhaps it'll make you think twice about working so late next time. Or perhaps you'll take advantage of my company. Either way, I wouldn't mind. I enjoy the work. And yes, I enjoy you as well, ma'am. Very funny. Ma'am? If I may, Could I ask why you work here? You told me that you used to work at a pretty big firm. The name escapes me right now, but I can't imagine leaving what must have been a comfortable job. They don't even give you your own office here. Right. Have you preferred working here, then? I see. Well, for what it's worth, it's been a pleasure working for you here. Of course. Do you have any regrets moving here? Halfway across the city? And please don't feel the need to answer if you don't want to. I see. It must be really different. Well, we're certainly not as big of a team as that in your previous work, I'm sure. But we have spunk, I suppose? Definitely a lot of character. And I think we all work together well. Which, honestly, is thanks to you, ma'am. Well, to that I say the team's a reflection of their leader. And you have been nothing but gracious to us. I hope you don't mind me saying that. Well, in fact, I'm still here in large part because of you. Genuinely. I had my doubts about working here. I realized, though, that I wasn't in the position to have any doubts. It was an adjustment at first, certainly. But you and the others have been very, very kind to me. And I also caught wind that you put in a good word for me after our interview. I couldn't imagine I left a very good first impression. But here we are. I believe the words you used to describe me were quiet but seems dependable. Quite frankly, I can't believe how well you've clocked me, ma'am. Jokes aside, I really appreciate your recommendation. It's likely what got me this job. And I realize now that I never was able to thank you in all these 7 months. So, thank you. Yes, it's been 7 months. I can hardly believe it myself. It seems like only 2 weeks ago when you walked straight into that glass door, or when you spilled coffee all over my suit. Mm-hmm. Yep, those have been the highlights of my time here. But it really has been 7 months. Goodness, I remember feeling like a kid walking through those doors for the first time. I must have looked like one, too. Ah, okay. Yep, very funny. You've got jokes. Yep. You're very funny, ma'am. You're very, very funny. But you're not wrong. I was incredibly nervous for, I'd say, the first 2 months. Yeah, honestly, you scared the heck out of me when I first started. Honestly, I still get scared every now and then. Well, it's not my fault. There's a certain something about you that makes you quite intimidating. Surely I'm not the first person to have said that. No, it's not bad. I quite like it, actually. Well, no, not in that way, ma'am. I mean, please don't look at me like that. Ma'am, you're very put together, and your your presence, your presence fills the room without suffocating anyone. For me and the rest of the team, at least. You carry yourself like someone who deserves respect, which is something we greatly appreciate. And we certainly don't talk about how scary you can be when there's a deadline approaching or right after a meeting. No, no, we certainly don't. No, not at all. Not at all. No, I'm only kidding, ma'am. Slightly. With how fast everything has to go here, I feel like we have to be a little scary, no? And often you only get upset when our clients put any of us down, which, again, we greatly appreciate. No, I'm not covering for anyone, ma'am. I think it's time that you acknowledge that you're a wonderful leader. Well, I'll keep saying it until it sticks then. You're a great leader. 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 Leader, la 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 leader. Has it stuck yet? No? Well, I'll just have to stay by your side until it does then. It's part of my job. No, it's nothing. It's nothing. I realized I've been teasing too much. I'm sorry about that. No, it's okay. You don't have to put up with it for my sake. I do think I'm having a bit too much fun. With you. I'm sorry. Ma'am, I'll have to take back my apology if you keep looking at me like that. Well, perhaps you should look away. Ma'am, I think I respect you a little too much to move along with this. And I say this because it's getting awfully late. And I'm no longer responsible for the things that I say at this hour. Yes, it's past my usual bedtime. Okay. Very funny. Yes, sure, I'm a grandpa. Are you happy? It's a very beautiful view. No, I'm not changing the topic. Ma'am, I think we're a little work drunk. If we keep talking about this, again, I'm no longer responsible for the things I'll say. Or do. So, please tread lightly. It really is a beautiful view. Goodness. I think I'm getting lightheaded. Well, ma'am, you keep burning a hole through my face with how you're looking at me. That certainly hasn't helped. And no, I'm not avoiding. No, I'm not. I'm not. Ma'am, please. You're egging me on. No, you definitely are. You're egging me on, poking me with a stick, if you will. No, I think you know what you're doing. Is that? Are you enjoying this? Are you really enjoying this? Do you find joy in breaking me down? Oh my goodness. Well, ma'am, it seems that we're at a fork in the road. We could carry on and be a headache for her HR, or we could go back inside, wrap up our work, and each go on our merry way. I'm happy with what you're happy with. Seriously. Well, you are the boss. But I'll gladly take initiative, if you'd like. Could you... Could you allow me to say something very crude? Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if you fired me after I say this. Are you sure? Okay. I would be lying if I said that I didn't find you attractive. Yes, sorry, that was it. I'm sorry. Please don't fire me. I am so sorry. I really do enjoy working here. You're smiling. Okay. We're laughing. Okay. I okay. Did what I say fall a bit flat? I figured it was a real heavy hitter. It seems I was worried for nothing. Well, despite my laughter, I do mean what I said. I find you incredibly attractive. I'm sorry. You're capable, smart, caring. You don't think twice about giving us crap if that's what we need to hear. You always bend your back to make sure we're learning something. I can just tell that you care. About everyone on the team. A terrible amount. Just the other day, I saw you chatting it up with Vincent. You have no idea how much he needed that talk. That's who you are. To me, at least. From everything I've seen. And, might I add, you are an excellent leader. And it doesn't hurt that you're incredibly beautiful. I'm sorry. Oh boy, I'm lightheaded again. So, again, it seems we're at a fork in the road. But staying here seems awfully more attractive to me now. But again, ma'am, if you want to draw the line here, we can just enjoy our food back inside. And I really mean that, ma'am. It's a lot warmer inside anyway, no? I really mean it. You can tell me to stop. And I will. If you choose to stay here, I'm not responsible for what I'm about to do. Well, there's no one else here, ma'am. I'm sure you can put two and two together. Are you sure you want this? At least for tonight? Do you want me to say it? I want this, ma'am. I want this. Quiet but seems dependable. Is also a terrible kisser. I hope that's not what you're gonna write up about me. Then why don't you fire me? Should I just shut up? Yes, ma'am. I think I'm about to pass out.